today, folks, we will play some Tactician Pike. What I would like to do with my Tactician Pike is to fight, like have multiple 1v1s against Warrior Pikemen to show you that Tactician Pike are a great counter to Warrior Pike, or maybe they're not, but it's one thing I want to see. And I will try to pick fights against Lubus as well, because I want to show you how they perform against Lubus, because that's usually what people want to see, you know, or Tactician Pike good against Lubu, or Tactician Pike good against Warrior Pike. So we'll try to, you know, to provoke these fights. The other thing is I will play Warrior Cavalry, so with Timur. Again, I will try to fight some pikemen with Timur to show you guys, you know, does Lubu still do good in this season against pikemen? Does Timur provide something in this meta or not? And this will be a pretty okay-ish way to show you, because my cavalry is like not very good in my beta account. That's probably my lowest powered army, so it will be somewhat relevant. A sigarme ring of Lily to force barb to activate Peaceful Haven, good or no? That could be done, yes. That could be a viable low-cost option, absolutely, crit cat. Ring of Lily can be good on Barbarossa to force the activation of Peaceful Haven, absolutely. It's also an option if you play, who was it? If you play Mehmet as well, that can be an option. And if you play Ram, that can be an option too. So we'll play Tactician Pike with Belisarius, obviously, so we'll play double attack and conquering Iron Hoof. We will play Elizabeth, so I don't have healing gems yet. You know what, maybe I can swap them. I will take some healing gems from my Barbarossa. We'll play with healing gems. I'll take some from my Barbarossa, like I said. We will play with Ring of Falcon. So we play with Ring of Falcon for the additional recovery effect, because apparently it works. And I will try to not play Radiant Guardian on my Belisarius, because it's not necessary, especially if you have double attack. So because I have it, I will play Radiant Guardian on my Ashoka to activate. I want to activate Roar of Victory more often to get that additional rage bonus, basically. So fully open field build. With that Radiant Guardian and Roar of Victory in mind. And here, so I take Ring of Falcon for the additional healing effect and for the, you know, the damage reduction. And I will play Cavalry with Lubu, so Ring of Daisy still, weak spot attack, and Reaper Tiger, Timur with Nightwolf. My Nightwolf is very low level compared to my level, but you know. And with Tranquil Water because we're playing open field. Is a Ramesses March better than a Moto Tribuna Unit March, especially in Season 4 with Cyrus? I would say it depends. In a purely 1v1 setup, yes, because you will have time to activate your commander skill. But if you're in a, if you are in a big KVK setup and everyone can target you, then you will have trouble, because Miyamoto Tribuna Unit is very high burst quickly. So you will be able to cast your damage before, you know, you don't care about your commander skill, basically. But if you play Ramesses and you have other players around you, you maybe won't have time to activate your commander skill, in which case you would not do better. Let's say if you activate your commander skill, you will do better with Ramesses, 100%. So what can I say roughly about these two lineups? So Tactician Pike, so these people, these lovely people, they are very good in 1v1, they are very good rally heroes, and they are very good against Warrior Pike, because Warrior Pike have lower strategy defense, and our Tactician Pike deals strategy damage, which means that they are very good against Warrior Pike if you can pick them off 1 against 1. We'll try to fight some Warrior Pike, we'll try to fight some Lubus in there to show how they perform. So Timur with Lubu. Timur is not that great of a hero, so if you have Rani 5 stars or Guan Yu, etc., if you have invested a lot and you don't want to invest a lot, maybe it's not necessary. Now, however, Timur is great because it gives resistance on the open field. And that's particularly useful because in Season 4 there will be tons and tons and tons of pikemen. As you can see here so far, no one is playing cavalry on the enemy team. And even on my team there's like 2 cavalry. And Timur also helps with swarming setups. You will struggle a bit less with Timur. So is Timur necessary? I'm not sure. In rallies I don't think so. The good thing about Timur is that he's good at only 3 stars, really. his 5th star is not really necessary. Basically, Timur's signature skill gives damage reduction for the first 9 seconds of the fight. And after these 9 seconds, when he is a secondary hero, which he is in my army, the effect slowly decays over time. It's like a cycle. It goes from 15% to like, I don't know, 5%, and then it cycles back to 15%, etc. And his 5th star makes it so this damage reduction decays slower, which is interesting in rallies, in long fights. Oh, we have very few people, wow. Holy shit, there's so many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's see how we do against Marshal Pike with our Belisarius. Holy shit, that was some damage. Oh, we have a Cyrus here. Yeah, you can see here... Okay, there's someone else, but I'm being targeted by 1 swordsman and one warrior pike, and we're doing very good. So here we have another Cyrus. Let's see how we do against Cyrus and 1 swordsman. And 1 archer as well. Because why not? Let's see, I'm struggling, but I think it's mostly the swordsman that's doing all the damage. This archer is getting melted, by the way. Oh, I died. I will take some might damage, some critical strike. Okay, this guy is playing double cavalry. Let's see how we do. Yeah, we do pretty well. I'm getting targeted by a pikeman here, I wasn't even noticing. Oh, minus 40k for that. Holy shit. So you can see we still do very, very, very good damage, even with Timur. How's Timur doing so far? Timur is great in open field. I mean, it's not great, like, you know, it's not changing the face of the world, obviously, but you can feel the additional resistance against pikemen. And that's mainly why you want to play him, basically. Holy shit, that guy exploded. Minus 80k. You can see, even with Timur, you can pull off some nasty damage. Even if you lose Guan Yu, even if you lose anyone, you still do okay. Let's see how we do against this Jackal Guard. Is Cyrus good with 3 stars? I think Cyrus is good at even at 3 stars, but his 5th star is definitely amazing, is what I would say. Why am I alone here? Oh, I hope they don't steal it. Don't do it! Okay, I got it. Good. Oh, I think they took the rune from me. Yeah, asshole. No! Why'd you take the runes? I'll leave these people fight. I will go and take that back. So bosses are very important, always focus them. So here we are in a swarming setup, it looks like. No, we are not. Not yet, at least. That guy disappeared, what? Man, I'm still shocked by Lubu's damage, by the way. Oh yeah, I'm getting swarmed here. Okay. So Cyrus is good basically at any star. He's definitely better at 5. Like, his 5th star is an improvement. Is what I want to say, basically. Unlike Elizabeth and Belisarius. Elizabeth and Belisarius are much more free-to-play friendly in terms of stars. Ooh, there's a lot of people here. It's time to see what our march is worth. What do you guys say? You think we win this? Or not? And they have many nasty swordsmen. This guy is very good swordsman, Legolas. It looks like my Tactician Pike won. Let's have a look here. My Lubu is still going in. I'll send my Pike to assist against this Cyrus. Yeah, Tactician Pike, you can see this guy with his Cyrus. I completely dismantled him. So whenever you are against Warrior Sword, Warrior Pike, send your Tactician Pike. If you have any, of course. Considering Belisarius' performance in the Wonder, you think he can be good in the field? Yes, I think so, but you need to take what he counters. You need to know your limits, basically. Belisarius' Pike is amazing against Warrior Pike. That's actually a very good counter to Warrior Pike. So you may want to use your Tactician Pike, if you have any, to protect your... you can see I healed more than I dealt damage here, by the way. So you want to have your Tactician Pike help kill the Warrior Pike in the field. So here I'm trying to target their Ramesses, because Ramesses is something you want to kill very quickly with your Lubu. To protect your friend's Warrior Pike, obviously. So here you can see we're actually doing better because they are focusing the center big time. And thanks to that we have nearly all monuments. Is the Timur 3-star really better than Guan Yu 5? I would say, again it depends on what you do. Open field I would say yes, 1000%. Because you still do good damage, regardless of who you play as a third hero. Basically, like I've said a couple times, what you need with Lubu is Attila. The rest, you don't care. The rest isn't mandatory, basically. Lubu and Attila is what you want. So if you want more damage, then you can have Guan Yu. If you want more resistance, then you pick Timur. And that's about it, basically. But here, I can feel, you know, the use of Timur against all of these pikemen. There's so many of them in the middle, actually. That's kind of crazy. I'll just run around and be a pain. I want to protect my fearless monument too. Oh, let's have a fight against that Cyrus again. Oh, I targeted his swordsman. My bad. Okay, let's leave it there. Yeah, they're doing good. They're doing very good against this nasty Cyrus. Okay, let's have another go against this Warrior Pike here. He's very tanky still, that Cyrus, by the way. Let's have a look at my regen here. 84k. I think my Lubu's getting killed. Yeah, I'm not even looking. GG. So decent points. So you can see I have less kills than when I played Cyrus. Oh, as you can see, 78. Because, you know, Cyrus is kind of autoplay, right? But still a good amount.